Hi Jordan, Phil Beever here from the Wilderness Club. Just want to recap on our lesson this morning. So if we run through your swing here on the left, we're going to see as you take the club away, club head goes inside quite early, so it's quite a long way behind you at this stage. And then when we get to the top of the swing, it's not in too bad a position there. Arms are quite good. The big thing we're going to see here is one, that right hip is in a reverse pivot, so your weight currently is mainly on your left leg, and your hip has moved away. So if your hip was starting at this angle, so this is you now face on, two lines, this is your hips. You know, your right hip is moving away to your left, okay? And that's not great for when we want to produce power. So if you think about if I gave you a ball to throw it, you would load up onto that right side to push off it, to throw it as far as possible. So that's one move you need to work on, and you just need to do that without the ball, just getting a feel for it and get that weight into that right side, and that gets the trajectory of your ball flight up for you. Next thing we need to look at here is the path. If we look here at the angle of your shaft at the top of your swing, now all good players, their shaft would start to move left of this red line, so it would start to change direction, but you'd see it would be in this sort of angle, and with you can see it starts way to the right of it. So we can see now yours is coming down on a very different angle, and then when we get halfway down, it's literally vertical now. That shaft is pointing straight to the floor, as opposed to these red lines, which is almost at a 45-degree angle. So what that tells us, Jordan, is you're just coming straight over the top of it, and we can see that evidently here, that the club head now is to the right of the golf ball, swinging into it. No rotation with the legs, very, very static, and then we sort of chop across it and hope it goes straight at that point. So we needed to fix that quite quickly. And on the right, we did a drill where I put you against the dry range, so like a wall, and I asked you to try and miss the wall on the way up, which you don't quite get that here because you're thinking other stuff. But on the way down, I asked you to try and feel like you hit the wall, and you can see as you start down here, look at the club head up here, you can see you almost clip that. Now as we're coming into the slot now, so halfway down, look at the difference now. We've got that shaft cutting through at a lovely 45-degree angle, which points above the ball, as opposed to this swing here on the left, which was, the shaft is coming down at almost 90 degrees like an axe. So massively different, and then you can then start swinging from the inside there, Jordan, coming into the ball, and we can see the club head is always being delivered to the left of the ball coming in, which is much, much better. So work on them moves. So miss the fence going up, hit the fence coming down, work that right hip, getting the weight into the right side for me, and a little bit of effort from you, and you'll see some great results. Thank you.